Michael Fallquist, always a pleasure to have you here with us for our monthly rate training here at Viridian Energy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me as always.
Of course, we around the office are in full momentum getting to power up. This year's theme is Take Charge. How excited are you about the event and what are you looking forward to?
I think it's going to be a great time. I think it's going to have everything we expect from Viridian, right? Great announcements, lots of fun, just a great event. It's really exciting to have it in Connecticut for the first time. I think the venue is going to be fantastic, and I think we're going to have a weekend of just great times.
Well, there's no time like the present to be talking about and learning about the Freedom products. And from your point of view, what are the three biggest selling points of the new suite?
Three things, really simple. I think it's price certainty, right? Coming out of the polar vortex, really in the Northeast, it's been a market driven by variable rates. And to really take a stance and do a long-term product, I think is really exciting. So customers get price certainty. What price certainty drives in a market that we think is going to rise drastically over the next 3 years is value and savings for your customer. So price certainty, I think there's going to be a really strong savings value proposition for the customers. And then number three is peace of mind. It's very, very simple. It's the rate month after month. It's a savings value proposition as price goes up. But at the end of the day, there's a rebate.
Well, Michael, what I'd like to do right now is a little bit of a role playing because we know that you have many dozens of customers, personal customers yourself in your warm market. And so just kind of stepping out of your kind of corporate role and taking on the role of an associate, looking across the dining room table with our families, how would you present the Freedom opportunity to me, your friend?
Well, I think it's pretty simple. I'd ask you, are you with the utility?
Currently, I'm with Connecticut Light and Power, CL&P.
Well, great. Did you know your CL&P rate has gone up in the last 12 months from 7.5 cents roughly to 9.5 cents roughly?
No, I actually hadn't noticed.
Well, that's in the last year. And we think fundamentals over the next 36 to 60 months support a continual rise in natural gas prices, which is going to drive up the rate of your CL&P bill even further.
So you feel sure about that?
Well, yeah, I absolutely feel sure about it. But let me give you three quick fundamentals that convince me and hopefully will convince you as well. Number one, natural gas, the demand for gas in this country is increasing. Think about EPA regulations. Think about the change in public sentiment, right? Demand for gas, or demand for electricity is increasing, and the way we're going to fill that is more and more natural gas and renewables. But natural gas is the only really large-scale option there. Number two, think about the price of natural gas. Do you think we pay more or less than the world?
Probably less.
You're right. And more we're shipping gas offshore because we pay half what they pay in Europe and a third of what they pay in Asia. And number three, coming out of the winter, our natural gas storage, which is, again, the primary driver of electricity generation in this country, right, is at its lowest point in natural gas storage after the winter. So we're at a very susceptible point. So we think all those fundamentals together are driving up price. So your CL&P bill, we think it's going to go up materially over the next 3 years.
Well, it sounds like I should be thinking about Viridian Energy.
Absolutely, you should think about locking in, but what is even better, Meredith? Like, I believe it personally, and I think you believe it, but the best part about the product is you've got peace of mind. Because at the end of the product, if for whatever reason you've paid more, the rate you lock in with us today for 3 years doesn't save you money, we'll refund you the difference, up to 110% of what you paid, subject to a 1 cent per kilowatt cap.
So wrap that up for me.
In summary about the product, the product is really exciting. So you, the consumer, locked in rate. You, the consumer, peace of mind of a rebate. You, the consumer, have a significant savings opportunity because we believe as energy prices rise, right, you're going to benefit, right? So the utility price as energy prices rise is going to reflect that and go up and up and up. You're locked in for 3 years. And that translates into significant savings potential as energy prices rise. And that's really exciting because Viridian is 100% about customer value. And not only have we always delivered that on green, but we've always taken the stance where we're going to constantly innovate our products to make sure we deliver that in your wallet as well.
I think that one of the most compelling compelling components of this entire program, Michael, is you. It's your conviction. It's your passion about this. Because anybody that knows you, like I do, like most of the people watching this video right now, know that you started your career as an actuary. And for you, of all people, to be up on stage, to be helping design a long-term product whose value proposition is a savings proposition at the end of the day, or we're going to go ahead and put a rebate on the end of it to give you price certainty and basically an insurance policy, it just speaks volumes about the viability of this program.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think if you're sitting in the shoes of an associate thinking about, is this product something I can get behind? I would say this, the easiest road is if we didn't change. The easiest road if we did it like everyone else. But we're seeing a change in the market in a way that we can maximize value to your customers.
And we will see you on the main stage at Power Up 2014 in just a few short weeks.
I'm really excited to be there. See you soon.
See you soon.